Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're talking about a really easy way you could strum through Birds Part 1 by The Weeknd. And we're going to end up capoing this on 3rd fret to match the recording, but we're going to start on an A minor chord. When we play A minor, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger goes to the D string on the 2nd fret, and the 3rd finger goes to the G string on the 2nd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like an A minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And it's kind of those volume swells at the very beginning kind of start on the A minor, but then we go to a G major chord. When we play G major, first finger goes to the A string on the 2nd fret, the second finger on the low E string on the 3rd fret, and the 3rd finger on the high E string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And this is random because the next chord actually only happens on the intro actually, but then from the G we go to an F major chord. There's a couple ways you could play this. You could do it's kind of a bar chord, and we'll talk about an easier way to do this in a moment, but you can do first finger across the entire 1st fret, second finger on the G string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds like F major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. A good substitute for that, though, if you're just starting out, you just want to avoid the bar chords, it's something called F major 7. When we play F major 7, first finger goes to the B string on the 1st fret, second finger on the G string on the 2nd fret, and 3rd finger on the D string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum just the D, G, B, and E, then that sounds like F major 7. It sounds really, really happy. And then from the F, then we're going to be going back to the A minor. And then we kind of have our beats starting up with kind of the A minor, G major, G major, but then we go to a D minor chord. When we play D minor, first finger goes to the high on the 1st fret, second finger on the G string on the 2nd fret, and the 3rd finger on the B string on the 3rd fret. And if you strum just the D, G, B, and E, that sounds a D minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. And then from the D minor, we're going to be going back to our A minor chord, and then another A minor chord. Now, a lot of times with a song like this, though, to make it more interesting, I like adding something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So when the drum beat kind of starts and we actually start our verse chorus, we could kind of try that strum pattern through that progression. We'd have A minor down, down, up, down, A minor down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, G down, down, up, down, D minor down, down, up, down, D minor down, down, up, down, A minor down, down, up, down, A minor down, down, up, down. Now something else you may want to think about adding to that strum pattern too to make it more interesting is bass notes. And a lot of times on the first down, the down, down, up, down, up, you can do a bass note for the chord. So on the A minor, you can do an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down. On the G, you can do the low E string for your bass. So G with the low E bass, down, up, down. But then on the D minor, you can do the D string for your bass. So D bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, A minor with an A bass, down, up, down, up. Now, another strum pattern that I would think about using with the song, there was something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that, right now, if we're kind of tapping our foot to the beat, we're kind of dividing that into 2 parts with our down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where we divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is long down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. And what I mean by that is if you take the A minor and do it down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that's what you're doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you're doing a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the third beat, you're doing an up on 2, down on 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down, 1 up, down. And then on the last beat, you're going down, up, down, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, long down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. With that strum pattern, it only feels like you need to do that one time on each chord through our verse chorus. So A minor, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, G down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, E minor down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, A minor down. basses though, you could throw in a bass note for the chords on that first down that we're doing. Or sometimes I go a little bass crazy actually. Up, bass, down, D minor, D bass, down, up, bass, down, breathing bass, down, up, bass, down, up. It would be kind of a cool way to kind of work through the tune. G with low E bass, down, up, bass, down, bass, down, up, bass, down, up, A bass. And then we're basically going to keep that strum pattern going through the rest of our song. Now the weird part is to play along with the Weeknd, instead of starting on an A minor, they're actually starting on a C minor chord. So to play along with the recording, what you want to do is take a capo, and if you put it on 3rd fret, then your A minor is really a C minor chord, your G major is really a B flat major, your F is really an A flat major, and your D minor is really an F minor. So we can kind of kick it off with just kind of those big downs actually, kind of big A minor, big G, big F, big A minor, and then we'd be going into kind of our verse chorus. We can do that with just the down, up, down, up. We'd have A minor down, up, down, A minor down, up, down, G down, up, down, G down, up, down, D minor down, up, down, D minor down, up, down, A 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 minor down, up, down, G down, up, down, G down, up, down, D minor down, up, down, D minor down, up, down, A minor down, up, down, A minor down, up. Or we could add bass notes to that. You have A minor then A bass down, up, down, A minor then A bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, D minor then E bass down, up, down, D minor then E bass down, up, down, A minor then A 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 bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, G with low E bass down, up, down, D minor then E bass down, up, down, D minor then E bass down, up, down, A minor then A bass down, up, down, A minor then A bass down, up, down. Or we can try with our 16th pattern. An A minor down, up, down, up, G down, up, down, D minor down, up, down, A minor down, up, down, A minor down, up, down, G down, up, down, D minor down, up, A minor down, or we could add basses to that. A minor then A bass, down, up, G, D minor, A minor, G, D minor, A minor. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Birds Part 1 by The Weeknd. So good luck!